Okay, in this particular topic today, Bismillah, welcome back folks, A as the percentage of B, we're expressing one number, which is the first number A, as a percentage of the second number, which is B. So for example, if we give you a scenario, so question number 1. Okay, we have Tony scores. Okay, what does Tony scores? Tony scores 13 out of 20 in a test. So that's the scenario of this type of question. And the question now comes, what percentage is this? So what percentage did he score, basically? So that's the question. That's the scenario, that's the question. That's A scenario. Now, what we're talking about here is the A is talking about the 13, the first number, as a percentage of B. So B is the second number. So we want to express 13 as a fraction of, as a percentage of 20. Okay. Now what does out of mean in mathematics? Out of means divide. So let's just copy the 13 down. Let's copy the 20 down. So 13 out of 20 literally means 13 divided by 20. So in this case, it actually meant the 8 out of 20. But what we need to do, remember, is this. The A value, the first, always goes over the B value. Then what do? If you've got a fraction, you want to change it into a percentage, we multiply it by 100 over 1. We just done it, it's times by 100. This is the traditional technique for changing a fraction into a, or we could use the equivalent technique as well. So that's one way of doing it. Another way could be like this. A over B equals that method. So that is the traditional method over here on this side. Times it by 100 over 1, and this is the equivalent method. Okay, we're happy with that. Yeah. So we learned last lesson, it's going to come exactly into use right now for this part for this new style of question. Yeah. So Tony scores 13 out of 20 in a test. What percentage is this? So the 13 goes on top. So let's put 13 on top. So where we see the A, we put the 13. Where we see the B, we put the 20. So the first number is 13 that goes on top. Second number is 20 goes on the bottom. Now, since 20 is a factor of 100, do we use the first method or second one? Which is easier? Second method is easier. So we're going to go for that. You can use both methods, by the way, but we're going to use the second one now. So what do we do, Fahmy? So 20 times by 5 is 100. And then we do 13 times by 5 will give us 65. Haven't finished yet? But the final answer is 65%. Okay. So that's a typical scenario of a work out the percentage question. Okay. Should we do another scenario? Another question? Just going to involve the same math, but it's a different scenario. Okay. I'm just going to go to a new page now.
You have to write the question now.
Yeah, the question is just one line, isn't it? So here comes question number 2. Okay. They can say to you like this. Express 24 as a percentage of 25.
Now, was that question finished?
Yeah, that one's finished. They can just tell you, they don't have to give you a scenario. They can give the question like this. Express this number, the first number, as a percentage of the second number. Now, if you look back at our template, what did we say before? Is A as a percentage of B. And what did we say in that situation? The A value always goes on top and the B value always goes on the bottom. So, and then we either use the traditional method or the equivalent method. So let's write our numbers up, then see what we get. So what's our A value? Our A value is 24. And what is our B value, Yusuf? 25. So what do we get? We get 24 over 25. Now, which technique should we use, Fahmi? Okay, we can't use equivalent, but I'm going to use the other method to show you how we use that. Equivalent is the best. It's the quickest. But I'll show you the other methods as well, so we get practice of both methods. So we times it by 100 over, which is called the traditional method of doing times multiplication. Yeah. Okay, now, what do? We try to cancel diagonally this way.
Yeah.
So you got 25 and 100. So Fahmi, tell me, what will 25 and 100 divide by? The biggest number that they will both divide by, Fahmi. 5 is a number that divide by, not the biggest. Let's have Ruqayya. 25 won't divide by 4. 50. 25 won't divide by 50, will give you fraction. Okay. Go on. 25. Well done, Fahmi. 25 will actually divide by itself, which will give you 1, and 100 divided by 25 is 4. So 25 is the highest common factor of these two. Now, Fahmi, can we cancel this way? No. Because 24 won't cancel with 1. 1's already as simple as it'll get. So what do we do next? Yusuf. 1.
4
So do we...
by 24 equals...
No. Once we finish the cancelling, we multiply the top numbers.
24 times by 4.
Mr. Ali, 24 times by 4. Multiply the top numbers. And then we multiply the bottom numbers.
96.
So that will give you what?
96.
96 over 1, which is the same as
96 of
96%. Halas, finish. That's the end of the question.
So
So if you score 24 as a percentage of 25 is 96%. Gone.
you say the 96 like over 1, the 1 means nothing.
No, the 1 means something. No. 96 over 1 means 96 divided by 1. What is the answer to 96 divided by 1?
96.
There you go. So the 1 is something, we've actually done it. We've calculated it. We've done 96 divided by 1 is 96. So the 1 has been actually used up in the calculation. We haven't even, it's not nothing. Okay, that's another question.
So you can just leave it there for a minute.
No problem, we do another example over here now.
We're going to do number 1. 10/1. So can we do the other one?
Don't you use that one, you just said you can do the equivalent one.
Of course, yeah, but I just want to show you this method. Okay, another question, another example. Okay, we can give you questions like this. Can I say to you,
What's that? 7.
7 out of 20 bulbs are faulty. So you buy some bulbs in the packet and some of them don't work. So the question would be, what percentage are faulty? What percentage are faulty? Okay, let's do the A and B technique. So this is the A. This is the B. So it's A over B.
You don't need
So what is the A, Ali? 7.
7.
And the B is 20. Now we're going to use the equivalent technique now. So Ali, go on then.
So we can do 100 at the bottom.
100 on the bottom.
And then,
Because percentage is all about being out of 100. So what do we do now?
so then 20 times by 5 equals 100. So then at the top you can do the same thing. 7 times 5 is 85. So then the answer is 35%.
35% are faulty. Okay, if I ask you a question now, how many percent is not faulty?
Oh, 35. 65. 65.
65% are not faulty. Because they got to both add up to 100.
You just have to take it away from me.
I'll be happy with that.
Yes.
So have I given you enough examples?
Yeah.
Okay, right. We're going to pause the video down and give you some questions to do for classwork. And then after we've done those questions, we're going to go for our Salah break. Time for Maghrib. Okay. The question the students are stuck at the moment is 15 out of 150. The question was set up like this. So you have 15 and comma 115. That's how the question was given to the students. Express the first number as a percentage of the second number. So we've set up as a fraction. Are we happy with that so far?
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to use the equivalent technique at the moment because 150 is not a factor of 100. Okay? So, it's not even a multiple of 100 either. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the traditional technique, which is times it by 100 over 1. Now we seem to be having some difficulty with cancelling. Now, when we cancel, which directions can we cancel in? We can cancel in a vertical direction, or we can cancel in a diagonal direction. Okay. Now, can I cancel vertically 15 or 150? Yes, of course you can. What's 15 divided by 15?
1.
1. What's 150 divided by 15?
10.
10. Okay, now, can I cancel diagonally now? Yes. Let's change color now. What's 10 divided by 10?
1.
And what's 100 divided by 10?
20.
100 divided by 10 is 10. Okay, so now what we left at the bottom? Can we cancel any more? No. So on the top you have 1 times by 10. Where's the 1 times by 10? I'll show you. There's the 1, there's the 10, and there's the times. And what do you do on the bottom? You have what do you have left over on the bottom?
1.
1. And another
1.
1. So you have 1 times by 1. So family, you have 10 divided by 1. 10 divided by 1 is? Allahu Akbar. You come out with some really amazing answers today. Time by 1,000, 100 and all kinds of mad stuff. You're not focusing on the lesson at all. 10 divided by 1 is 10. No. 10%. So 15 over 150 is 10%. Okay. I will do it again and quickly just to show you. Because I think I made it a little bit messy. Try.
15 over 30.
Okay, here we go. Let's cancel again now. Let me show you a different way to cancel. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right. Now, can you see the 0 there?
Yeah.
And the 0 there? So quickly say divide that by 10, divide that by 10. Nice quick one to do. Yeah? Now it's already become very simple. What number do you have on top now?
15.
What do you have on the bottom?
16.
15. 15 divided by 15 is?
1.
1.
I got that.
1. And 15 divided by 15 is?
1.
1. Now, can we cancel anything else?
No.
No. Because we've got 1s everywhere. So what do we do now? We multiply at the top numbers 1 times by
10.
10, which is?
10.
And 1 times by 1 is?
1.
And 10 divided by 1 is?
10.
10%. Okay, so the same question done in a different way of cancelling. So you can cancel in so many different ways. Okay? But that's what cancelling is. You're dividing by numbers that go until you can't divide anymore. And then when you finish doing all your cancelling, what do? You multiply out the top numbers, and then you multiply out your bottom numbers, and then you finish the answer. Okay, are we happy there? We need to stop now, otherwise we're going to get late.